Hello everyone, it's After Beer Stand back with what I believe is episode 7 of Agrarian Skies. If anybody's keeping track, it doesn't matter to me what episode it is, it's just the next one. I just push stop and push start again. Actually, except for this time, I had a little dinner and I did do some tidying up. Um, and cactus seeds are good. Not what we're looking for, but they're good. And I threw a little sand in this guy and some gravel and moved some chest stuff around and chopped down a couple of trees. Just so that I could eat without like chewing in your ears. Um, I wanted to keep busy while I was eating, but I didn't do much. Just some real basic stuff. Kind of keeping the cycle going. Let's go check on this guy over here. And yeah, there's our next stack of sand, and we're getting a bunch of dust too. I think I'll just go ahead and put the dust in the sieve as well. And so the next order of business, and this is where it starts to get tricky. I might have to do a little off-camera planning, but not building, because putting all that stuff together in a way that's going to make sense, that's going to be a trick, a little bit of a trick. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard, but automation's not too hard. But a little bit of a trick. Might take some trial and error, and we'll do we'll do the trial and error part on camera. But when I want to just like stand there and scratch my head and stare at something for a half an hour um, and think about it, probably won't involve you guys in that process. So that's the plan anyway. So let's throw this guy in here and some more sand. And so I was looking it up, and that ancient spore that we need, that is a 1% drop rate from sand. And since we're loading this up with different types of materials, it's going to have like so many different things to put in here that we got to take out all these full stacks of stuff. There's a full stack of broken iron ore. That's fabulous, and we're almost there on the lead too. And what else? Apatite. And I think that's it. The rest looks like it's... Oh, and some amber. I bet if we just do that, it would be really easy to see, because they'd be right next to each other. Okay, that looks good for now. We'll come and check on it. I'll maybe be looking at this, because we're looking for that spore. We want to know the minute it shows up. Cactus seed is good. I'm glad we got that. And we also got this saguaro fruit, which says it can be a food or a seed, so we can eat that or plant it, I guess. So the next little bit of sand we get, which will be soon, it's over there, pulverizing away, we'll plant those someplace. Oh, there's another saguaro fruit. I just saw it flying around. So we'll definitely, want to include that in our little garden area. This little, and I think what we'll do, like, as the need for wood subsides, like, we're not going to need all this oak wood. We'll get a farm going. So then we'll just plant, like, some really cool decorative trees in here and just leave them, not cut them down or anything, just have them there to look nice. And same with the flower garden or the vegetable garden, after a while that'll just look nice. Maybe we'll take the melons out because they're kind of big and in the way, and put some flowers in or something so this all looks good. And we'll be up, like I said, this is all going to be up. So when we walk through here, we're going to be at this level. We'll get rid of the half slabs and put in something cool looking. Maybe some water. Be nice. Put a little ring of water around there. Just for looks. And then have a walkway down the middle. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. See, I'm still thinking about it. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe that needs to be birchwood right there. It's looking kind of weird with the stone. Do we have any birch on us? Yeah, we got some birch here from the last little bit. Let's break that out. And give this a try. See how that looks. Let's step back and compare the two. I have to say that looks a whole lot better. Yeah, definitely. had the wrong block there anyway. I don't think I put all that stuff in this chest while I was reorganizing, but we don't have any of those guys. We can make them out of this. Let's do that real quick with our chisel. And that guy. And, oh, you know what? I wonder, let's look at this. We got a tool rack. Yeah, we can make a tool rack. Now that's super handy because you don't have to open something. You don't have to open the chest to get the item. It's just there. So we'll want to make probably a couple of those. You know, we can keep our chisel on there and our crescent hammer on there. And like the hatchet, we could make a little tool rack over by the trees, so we could just run up and grab the hatchet and then chop down some trees and then throw the hatchet back on the tool rack. Oh, and I wanted to craft that. Amber blocks, looking good. But yeah, so I think I'll do that in the relatively near future. Next time we're over crafting, I'll try to remember to craft up a couple of tool racks. I think that'll be good. Put more of this cobble. We're gonna have a chest full of cobblestone because I keep dumping it here. Oh wait, we want to use that clay. We don't need to keep that on us. And then over here. Got clean this up a little bit. Still got some work to do in there. I want to get this limestone out of here. I ran out of inventory space when I was moving stuff, so that was all that got moved. And this thing, I think we're just going to throw it off the edge of the world because there is no reason at all to have two stencil tables. In fact, really, we could go through that thing and make all our stencils and throw them in our pattern chest and just get rid of that thing too. Like we don't. It's useless. So yeah, we did that, and I got a bunch of stuff out of here. Still not empty. I want to get this stuff out because this really should just be, I mean, it's the inventory that's attached to this thing. So this should just be like crafting oriented stuff. There should not be seeds and pipes and zombie flesh and such tanks in here. Like none of that should be. And I don't even know what to do with flint. Like we're starting to get a lot of flint stacks. It's the only thing that we have several stacks of that's not like cobblestone at this point. Really. I think it's like our second most numerous item. Oh, and I threw this little chest up here for the things that we harvest from the island itself. Remember we said I wanted to save those and use them. And I took some of the micro blocks that I've been picking up. So, you probably noticed they're not in here, but they're in here. They're just condensed into a fancy redstone brick. And same with, like, we had some green half slabs. They're a green stained clay now. So as we get things, we'll just throw them in there. It's kind of out of the way, and keeps the clutter down. Now back to the issue of this gravel flint. I think for now we're going to keep it up here, but we're going to need like a barrel for that pretty quick, and probably for appetite too. If it's anything like mining Minecraft, like you get a little bit of appetite, and then all of a sudden you got a crap ton of it. So much you don't know what to do with it. So barrels for those for sure, and we could probably do that. We don't have a lot of wood rocking right now, but I mean we can go grind on trees. That's no problem. We'll do that a little bit later, I think. Right now our task is keeping the rotation going. See, it's a different kind of grind, and it's a little more interesting than standing in front of a net going like this for an hour. But we gotta, we gotta keep this thing busy, and get those ancient spores. Like that we need mycelium. Oh, another thing that we can do. We gotta go in here. Speaking of patterns and stencils and all that good stuff. Pickaxe head pattern. Yep. We need that, and then we gotta go to a part builder and make us a stone pickaxe head. And then we need to get us some gold. In fact, let's just get that over there. Do we have our hammer on us? Oh yeah, we do. Trusty mallet. Just grab some gold out of here, because we need to process this chest. Let's see. Yep, 32. That's an even number. Divisible by 4. And all that good stuff. So we'll do the gold. And we'll do the iron. And there's no fast way to do that until we get more autonomous activators, which we could build. We could build those, and we will shortly. But I don't think we're at a point where we need that yet. But soon. I mean, it's not far off. But not quite yet. If we were just strictly pursuing game progression and technology and quest completion, I would be all over that. That would be like the now thing to do for sure. But you know, I want to get some solid systems in place. Like I want to take that idea there, and we're gonna put it, I think, right on the other side of this wall. We'll just put like a little hallway in here, kind of a thing, and we'll have a trench full of lava. And I made, oh, they're in the chest over there. I made 5 more crucibles. That was what I had clay for. And as we get a little bit more clay, we'll expand that, because that is a very low maintenance power source. It's not a great power source. Like, it doesn't produce a lot of energy, but you don't have to do anything. It just works. And that's great. It's like solar power. In fact, once we have something like that, there's a solar generator. Which one is it? This one. Solar generator. Now, you think, great, perfect, build that. Just throw it out there and let it work. But the thing about the solar generator is it can't charge up and provide energy at the same time. So it's going to charge during the daytime when it has sunlight, and it's going to give off power at night when it doesn't have sunlight. So you got to have something that's like a supplemental power source, you know? You got to have something to put that with. And we want to look into this guy too, this heated redstone generator. Like, we don't have a lot of redstone just yet. But I think the return on investment, fuel cost wise, it's like 4 times what this guy gives you. I'd have to look it up again, but it's really significant. Like, as soon as we can figure out a solid supply of redstone, that's got to happen. And that'll take that whole setup and that we're gonna make here and like supercharge it. And I think it's cool. I think it's not only cool but highly appropriate that we power the smeltery and the ore processing and this whole setup that we're going to build here specifically with lava. I think that is a little bit poetic, I guess is the good word for it. That's really cool in my book. So what we're going to do is make a trench, you know, of lava source blocks, and we'll put our crucibles all up in a line over them. And I think rather than put the igneous extruder over a crucible, because then we would need one over each one, we're just going to run a pipe across the top, because I think that igneous extruder will power like as many of those things as we want, really, and probably still provide enough to feed a pulverizer to make the gravel. And what we're going to do is we'll just make an L. So we'll have the igneous extruder like here in the corner, and we'll have the pulverizer right here, probably a couple of them by the end of things. Just one to start, but we'll want to keep that in mind. We'll definitely want to like be able to add to the build. Just plunk, 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 and plug them right in and just expand the system that way. So that's one thing that we have to keep in mind. And then we'll build up around that. We'll just run some ducts. We'll get the lava. We'll run a little pipe over to our tank, and we'll probably move that like over to here, so that we can just duct right into it from the lava production. And that way our smelter really will always have lava. I think this is going to be a really cool build. I'm excited, and so I wanna get on this and get it finished up before we move on to something else, because you get it working and then you walk away and it never gets finished. So we got some crucibles. At least that's how it commonly goes with me. And I just got totally distracted because we are supposed to be processing some gold to work on a quest. So we'll do that first, and then we'll build that. And I'm just doing the iron because we had the full stack of iron and it needs to get done, or we'll start overflowing with metals. And this we'll put in the smeltery and cook it up that way. Specifically the gold, because we need to make ourselves some casts. That was one of the quests. I think I showed you that last time. But we need an ingot cast, which is super easy. We'll just put the ingot on the table and pour some gold on it, and then we just made the pickaxe head. So we're all set to go. We just need a bucket of lava and some gold, and we can get both of those things pretty easily. So let's do this real quick. Oops. Yeah, we're good to go. Just a bucket of lava. And let's dump that stuff back in there. And you, not you. Scared me. Hopefully our crucible has a little lava in it. I've been keeping this thing pretty busy, so I don't think it's had a time to... No, sure doesn't. Yeah, that's an issue. So we're gonna need like a tank or something, a separate source of lava. Oh boy, this whole thing is... Well, we got plenty of power there, and it's gonna build up because... Let's turn that off for a minute. And it is gonna take a minute, so we'll come back for that. No. We'll come back. We got stuff to do. We can put some gold in there, even though it's not gonna melt yet, just to get it that much farther ahead. And let's see if we got it. Oh, there we go. That definitely gives us something to do. I don't think I even have any dirt. I'm sleeping on the job here, guys. That's shameful. Yeah, let's do this too, because I don't want it in my inventory. That's mostly it. Get the gold out, get the pickaxe thing out. Do we have any dirt? I might have stuck it in a chest. I've been keeping that in my inventory. I think you know what? Here we go. We don't need these dirt blocks here. We don't have anything planted on them. They're just there to make this look more complete, but function sometimes takes precedence, and I don't even know where to do this. Maybe we'll just do it right here. We need a yard. Let's just we'll have to start on this side, because yeah. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, we got this little guy in here that we can put down. Great. Oh, you know what the problem with that? Do we want mycelium for our yard? Like that's what the look is going to be if we do that. let's do this. Let's just do this. We'll make a little 9 by 9, a little 3 by 3 here, and we'll cover it with some mycelium. And we're just gonna break one of these guys. We don't. Yeah. Let's do that just in case. Just in case we need a bucket of water. You never know, right? So we'll put that guy right there. And then it's this thing, and this, if this works right, I think we're supposed to get mushrooms out of the deal too. As this turns into the witch water, it like, I don't know. If we happen to need a bucket of water, just for whatever random reason, we got one. That's good. Okay, so now that's turning into witch water, 16%, and I thought that we might have messed that up. Like maybe we were supposed to put that on with the water in the bucket. I thought it was supposed to like make a bunch of mycelium and oh hey, there's a mushroom. Maybe we didn't mess it up. Okay. That leads us to another issue. We don't have any dirt. Oh, that spreads quick. So, what that means, before we go chop, because I'm rabbit trailing here. Like, we were over there doing stuff, and then we're over here doing stuff, and then we're over here doing stuff, and how about a bucket of lava? No, still not a bucket of lava. We need a piece of sand. Just one, but we'll take the stack. Yeah, and let's go back to making gravel, and let's take the gravel too, because we'll need that. So if this witch water is done, 100%, boom, soul sand, boom, quest complete. That is, we're gonna do this relatively soon. This is, we gotta take the materials in me book and pour molten seared stone. That was the whole reason, like, the smeltery had to happen, because we have to do things like this to make stuff. So, steelworking in you. I don't know anything about this. Steelworks, this is a total mystery. All of this, I don't know. So that's going to be good times. That's going to be super fun. And we need blocks of steel, and I can't remember. Oh yeah, we need blocks of steel for the tool forge, which is the upgraded version of the tool station over there, the little wooden one that we use to make the hatchet. Speaking of hatchets, this leveled up while I was chopping down trees. We're now accustomed, and shift for stats. It's almost worn out. That doesn't go. This guy. No, we gotta go put it in the table. But we're not gonna do that right now, because we're already rabbit trailing enough. And then we're gonna put some sand and some gravel in there. See, and we're just by hand, without really taking a lot of time. Like, we're keeping this thing busy, and we'll just put the dust in there and some dust in there. Yeah, that's good. I mean, it doesn't go very fast. We really should get another autonomous activator on here, but it's fine. You know, it's filling up. It's getting us what we need. Yeah, we'll just leave it. It's getting us what we need. It's fine. It's great. We love it. It's not us standing in front of that thing. It doesn't care. It doesn't get bored. It's like a little robot. But we were talking about quests and learning to skyblock. That one is done. And I'm taking the fish. I'm sorry. An enchanted fish, you can't. Yeah. You can't beat that. So this is the one that we need to do an ingot cast. And our bucket of lava is almost certainly ready. And I think we just got a reward bag. It and some other good stuff. And I definitely want to find out what that fish is about, and we'll turn that back on so we can keep our system running. And it seems to be working just fine. I mean, that is great. We're just gonna multiply that by like 12, and we will have lava for days. And then I think we will have a decent amount of power. And I don't know if we're gonna have a surplus of lava, but I'd like to think so. So we'll have like any extra lava go out this side, and we'll put a tank out here somewhere, maybe, unless we get into applied energistics or something before that happens, in which case we'll just plug it into the AE system and never have a tank ever. So this lava's got to go in here, and then we're going to start seeing, yep, gold's melting. And we just need an ingot, which I don't have on me, and I like running back and forth. Hey, and we got a red mushroom, too. That's great. We can make mushroom soup. See, like, if you pushed early on, I mean, let's see. That quest that's pretty quick, because, I mean, this is, like, the QDS, and in the beginning, like, this basically is your start. So that's 2 quests away. Like, if you just nail some trees real quick and get your silk and go catch a fish and then do this quest, which is just sifting some stuff. I mean, we waited and we waited. We could have had that soul sand. The trick to that really is the ender pearl. But if you can beat that one, like, you can get this witch water, you can get that spore. I mean, you can get all this. You could have these mushrooms pretty fast and be eating mushroom soup, like, relatively early on. I'm not explaining it well, but I think you get my meaning. I mean, this is pretty easily attainable. If I were to do this map again, I would strongly consider that as my beginning strategy for food, because mushroom soup, it's probably different in this, but mushroom soup is pretty nourishing. It gives you good. I know in vanilla Minecraft it's like 4 haunches or something. It's one of the most nourishing foods in the game, so it's got to be like 2, I would think. It's probably a little more complicated to make. We got some gold in there, maybe? Oh yeah, we sure do. And I went all the way over there and came back without an ingot. That's genius. We can run now, though. That's not even a thing. Like, running, no problem. And then what I think we'll do is we'll put a walkway here. Some other, like some stone bricks or maybe some of this sandstone or something. And then we'll put some grass on the other side. And that'll be good. I think as long as they don't, like, contaminate each other. That might take a little bit of work to get straightened out, to keep the mycelium, because the mycelium will be done by then, and we don't want it to spread onto the grass or onto the dirt that we're using as grass, if that makes sense. We came over here for an ingot. I'm scattered. Let's use this gold ingot since we're making a cast out of gold, and we only have 1 gold ingot. It's appropriate, I guess. That is lovely. And then this guy and something like that. Let's see how they match. Oh, that's beautiful. And then we got a quest to complete, which an enchanted boat. That, I don't even know how that's useful. I guess as a disenchanted and then a full guard, that's for a sword of some sort, which is cool, but we've got the Pan of Destiny. It's hard to imagine that we need a sword and a quarter heart. And I just don't know. That safari net. Now, if we could get ourselves an Enderman or a blaze, and we just got a creepy doll as a reward recently for that one we just completed with the soul sand, and that will spawn us an Enderman if we don't want to wait. We could just get one. but we're a ways off from auto spawner technology, and I think that the single-use safari net is a pretty common reward. And also it's super easy to make. It's not that hard. It takes some leather, which we're not that far from. And there was something else in there, I think, that was a little bit more on the rare side, but oh, slime ball, yeah. But we can, like, if we took this liquid slime bucket, we would pretty much have it. But I think I'm just going to take the reward back, because I don't think liquid slime is, oh, I must have a full inventory. As usual. Yeah, see, there's our Fifi doll. If you throw him in the barrel of witch water, I thought I clicked on crud. We'll just have to do this. Okay, yeah. And make a little spot in our inventory. I want to make just I think a wooden chest is enough. There's not that many patterns, and we'll just throw that over here and throw our casts in there. And just because I don't want to carry it around, we'll put the mold in there as well. And what's this? Okay. What? Really? You know what? That right there actually is super, super cool. In a way. Because it doesn't have durability. It's a fish, right? You can use it as many times as you want. If you, like, whack a chicken with that thing, it'll burn up and give you cooked chicken. I mean, so it's maybe not the most useful thing, but dang, man, we got an enchanted fish. That's cool. We also have a quest to complete. Let's claim that reward. I can't say I'm super excited about an enchanted boat with feather falling 5. That's... I'm trying to think of how that might be cool. I mean, we can take feather falling 5 off of it, maybe, but here's the thing about that. Like, if you fall, I don't think feather falling is really the thing that's going to help you at that point. I think you're done. So, you know, unless you're falling on the island construct, which so far, there's no danger there. I don't know. Now, having a boat is kind of, I want to know if the feather fall actually affects the boat itself, because that maybe could be used in some way. Like you could put a mob in there and have him feather fall someplace. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? Like some kind of crazy etho contraption with a boat and some string, and it would give you like infinite blaze rods or something. You know what I'm talking about? Etho magic. That guy, one of my favorite Minecrackers, YouTubers rather. One of my favorite Minecracker too. But Amaranth trapdoor. Okay. No comment. That's great. I love it. What happened to... I'm going to put it here just because it goes with our other Morvi decor prizes. And we'll figure out a better place. We'll get this chest sorted a little bit better. Yeah. But for now, let's oh, I forgot to put... Oh, because I just got that. That's cool. I honestly can say, I mean, that's pretty cool, but we'll have to figure out a use for it. I wonder if it lights like netherrack on fire. Use it as a flint and steel. Can I ignite my my nether portal with that? I'm gonna try it if I remember. And I've been meaning to throw this off into the void, so let's put that on our hotbar so we remember to do that. We gotta smelt that. I think that's... oh, we don't want that. I think that's about all we need to drop off here. Maybe some clay. And then we'll put this gold ingot back. And we'll probably just move this whole chest. What we'll do is iron do we have? Maybe we'll just do it. Oh, no, we got 4, but we got some more. We'll get that smelting. We'll make a dolly. That is probably the coolest tool I have seen in some time. You can use it to move chests and barrels and such around with their contents fully intact. It's great technology. And get that rocking so we can make that dolly. Let's put you away. And I think we got a stack of blaze powder going in here, so we don't need 2 stacks of blaze powder. And we got 2 stacks. Yeah, we got lead there. That's about it. It's working. It's not real fast. We got some more of these ancient spores, so if we need mycelium elsewhere. Oh, and some cactus seeds. Oh, I think we saw those before, but we got more of those as well. And limestone. That is the most common drop from gravel sifting. And it's pretty cool. I mean, it's a great crafting material, and it will accent this structure fantastically. I actually am kind of interested to see how that goes. We need more of this stone road because we got to extend back here. In fact, maybe we'll use that limestone for the power factory. And we have no shortage of stone to use for this sort of thing, so we'll just take a stack of stone and our chisel. And I think probably half a stack will do it. We don't need a full stack of that stuff because we're just using it for the floor. And this is where we would want our little tool rack, which I have not yet crafted. Yep. Vacuum hopper still working. Testing. Okay. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Oh, and since we're staring at it, goodbye. Oh, and fortunately the vacuum hopper didn't suck it up. It would have been ironic. So, I don't really know how much room we're going to need here. So I think I'm just going to like build off of this wall. And we'll just leave this side open until we figure that out. It shouldn't take maybe 3 or 4 blocks. Oh, really? So we need some planks. Got any oak wood? Yeah, okay. That's good. That right there was not in sneak mode. I don't know if you noticed that I didn't crouch, but skin of my teeth. That's how we do. Skin of my teeth. Probably not too smart, but whatever. What's life without a little risk? Carrying all your valuables about on your person, just waiting to fall to your doom. And I'll tell you, when I was skyblocking on a server, that crap happened all the time. And you'd be shifted and hanging out with your little booty over the void like so, and all of a sudden you're just falling. And I guarantee it wasn't because the shift key got let go of, in case you were under that idea. That's not the reason. That was just some straight up laggy, glitchy business. And you lose good stuff sometimes. Skyblock can be really frustrating. I remember my virgin days of Skyblock, literally first day, and I watched a video because that's me. I just want to do some research first, you know, at least a little bit. And I watched him go over the side of his Skyblock in some water. I don't remember who I was watching, just some random Joe. Nobody famous. Nobody anybody would know. Except for maybe his mom. And I tried that. I was like, wow, that's a great trick. And man, that seems kind of easy. Not so much. Not so much. Not the easiest of things to do as a complete noob to it. Now, once you get a little practice, it gets pretty easy. No real challenge there, just a little water scaffold. But I will tell you, I did not make enough of these bricks. I will tell you, that first time over the edge, not so fun. I died. And I can say, other than starving to death on this island at one point or another, I'm not like dying and dying and dying and dying like I did on Skyblock, which I don't think is so much the point of this map. I mean, you have to grind in a different way. With vanilla Skyblock, there's only so much challenge you can build into it because it's vanilla. And with Feed the Beast, you know, there's no point to a lot of that challenge. That's just trivial. So we don't include it in the map. There's no point in scrabbling out survival. And the other thing too is in Skyblock you're very limited. You're not ever gonna have like every resource in the game. Unlike this situation, especially with a mod like Ex Nihilo, where you know you get some wood and a sapling, and you pretty much get every resource in the game right there. It's done. Bing. I mean, grind and grind and grind to do it, but we're pretty much there. You know, more or less. And there are a few, of course, that we don't get, and that's just because we don't have the right automation in place. Like the things that it takes to get that stuff, we have. We have it. It's right there. It's a tree. That's what it takes to get everything in this game. A couple blocks of wood, and you gotta have a sapling. So what are we doing? Why did I walk away? I just got to rambling. Oh, because we finished that. We gotta go get our crucibles, and we need some liquid ducts, and I think we do not have enough of those. We're gonna need more liquid ducts, and we're gonna need some item ducts as well, which I don't even think we've built yet. So let's grab, it's tin and lead, and I think some copper gets involved there at some point. And we'll just do this duct, caps lock, yeah. So a fluid duct, that's some copper and some lead, and an item duct is some tin and some lead. So we got what we need. So 1, 2, 3. We'll just use what we got. I think that will be plenty. And we got only enough for 2 on that guy, so that's gonna have to be plenty. Fortunately, we already have some fluid duct, so... Oh, we got some item duct too. Well, happy day. Okay, we're good to go. That should be more than we need. We, eventually we'll have to make some pneumatic servos, but for now we'll just use levers. Caveman style. We don't have any cobblestone anywheres. That's great. It's all over on the other side. Moved and organized and put away, and ironically, not where we need it. How we doing there? We still got good stuff. How we doing here? We still got space. Okay. So, now, we need some lava. And I think we'll just put it against the wall, because that makes one side of our channel for us, right? And then, what do we contain lava with? Glass. Glass. Yeah. So let's go get a stack of sand smelted up, and we're gonna use the smeltery. Oh, we cannot do. Darn it. We need a casting basin in order to make glass blocks, clear glass blocks. But one step at a time. We gotta start this process anyway. So there's that. We got a little bit of glass, but we're gonna need more. So we need seared bricks, which is clay, gravel, and sand. And we've got that. We've got that. Oh, there's our clay, yeah. And there's our sand, and we've got gravel around the corner, so no problem. No problem. Okay. I thought that was going to be kind of an issue, but it's not. It's not going to be a problem at all. Let's just go grab a little gravel. Nope, that's crucible. Yeah, we got gravel. 4 days. All from a bucket of lava and a bucket of water. Minecraft. Well, we only need 7 of these, but we're gonna make what, 24 of them, I guess. No, we're gonna make 16 of them, I guess. And where'd our gravel go? Here. Yep, that'll do. Let's leave this stuff here. Our inventory is a wreck. Just horrible. And I don't want to do this, but this chest, oh, my poor chest. Whatever. We're gonna move all this stuff anyway, because we don't want all these tinker table nonsense. That's gonna go over there. In fact, wow, we should have done that before this. We're getting all out of order. Oh well. Here we are. And we need to burn that. So we'll let that burn. And let's go get some glass smelting in yonder tank here. That'll be good. That'll be good. This clear glass, if you haven't seen it, you're in for a treat. It is good stuff. And then we're going to need a bucket of lava, which is going to mean temporarily shutting this system off pretty much completely, because yeah, that's just going to eat all the lava. So again, we wait. And we'll just steal this one at some point relatively early on, and that'll get us rocking out just a little bit faster. Just waiting for stuff to cook all around. Maybe we should chop down a tree. That's for old time's sake. Just memories. There we go. That feels better. I feel good. No, we need that. Yeah, there we go. Because, you use this wood up and eventually you're just out. And I don't want to do that. So it's actually good that we made some extras, because hopefully we have enough. We want to make another drain and another faucet, so we don't have to break the casting table and put the basin down, and then break the basin and put the casting table down. Like, if this is enough, I think it is. Should be plenty to make all of that. It's Oops. 7 for the basin. And 3 for the drain. And I think we are dead on the money. If that leaves us with 6, yeah. And that's how much we need for a drain. That couldn't have been planned any better. That was just all serendipity. Thank you. Yeah, we're in business. That's good. Good deal. Oh, saplings. Thank you. So yeah, we'll just throw this guy down right here. Put that guy like so, and a little pickaxe action. And voila. And we put our glass on the bottom. Boom. You guys are going to love this. If you've not seen clear glass before, I was in shock. I've been using this. I have a multiplayer world that I play with my wife, just the two of us together. And we discovered clear glass together. And I mean, say what? Really? And when you put blocks of it together like this, edge goes away. And it is crystal clear. So that's what we're going to do. Watch that. Oh, see? Look at this. How epic is that? Yeah, so we need some more stone brick. I wonder this little, that's like a dead space. I would like to use that for something. I don't know what, but it seems like we should, right? Maybe we'll have a shaft that runs up there or something, a chimney or a pipe or a wire. I don't know. But something should be done with that. Let's get us some. Are we out of stone? Oh yeah, stone bricks. There we go. Stone bricks. Here we are working at night, being all dangerous. So we've got room for, if we put our wall here, right? Just like that, I think. And maybe you'll have to play with this a little bit here. I don't know what we're gonna do there. So this will be our trench of lava, and I bet we've got some lava ready finally. Probably a couple buckets of it. Oh, hey, let's do this, because this is a tedious process, and it's a whole other kind of grindage. And we will get that automated as well. We'll get it. We'll have clear glass on demand, I'm sure. Well, we got one bucket anyway. That's enough to get us going. And that should contain our lava. I don't know if it flows 4, right? Yeah, we're good. As long as we don't fall in it. That could be bad. Dying in lava, probably one of those. That's like right there with falling into the void, because your stuff is gone. And crucible, right? Yeah. Can we see through there? No, we can't. So I was thinking we could place all our crucibles and not have to worry about falling into lava. Now, here's another question. So flowing lava works. Now I'm going to put source blocks under there anyway, just because I'm that way. But in the future, should you be curious, let's see, does it work out here? Yeah, so any amount of lava underneath is totally good to go. So that's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. There might be some useful mechanic that we could take advantage of. I don't know what that is, just kind of have a feeling that it's there. I'm a gut feeling guy, if you haven't noticed. Let's check. Lava? No, not quite. Maybe we should chop down a tree. Nah, I'm kidding. We probably should be chopping down trees, but, you know. 11. Oh, wow. See, it tells you exactly what you got in there. Ingots 36. That's pretty cool. The version that we play, for whatever reason, my wife's computer will not tolerate the new Direwolf 20 pack, which is what we're playing. So we're using the 1.5.2 Direwolf 20 pack, and it doesn't have like the ability to click different metals or different liquids in here and sort them, you know, like being able to put iron on the bottom. Yeah, you can't do that. So so this is really cool, being able to do that, and the fact that it shows you how many blocks, how many panels you have remaining in there. Because if you do the clear glass on the casting table, you get the glass panes, the clear glass panes, and that's pretty epic too. But I think for this particular area, we definitely want the blocks, and we'll probably like put some panes in these windows and such. But that'll be after we get. I just want to make sure that we don't make too many of these. Not that we won't use them. We will definitely use them pretty much anywhere glass is required. So we'll go to here, I think, actually. And the cool thing about this, yeah, unlike regular glass, you get the block back. I think we'll just do it like that, right? That should be pretty good. And then we'll have our fluid duct, our item duct come across the top, and our fluid duct come across the side. And that should be all we need to do in terms of that. I do believe. And we're going to want our igneous extruder, because we're going to walk through here, and this I maybe either need to raise this whole build up one, because we're going to walk through here and we're going to have a pipe running right across here, right at face level. So I think we're actually going to want to raise this up, this whole thing up one block. So before we break, okay, this is a little bit tricky. That worked. Because we don't want to break these guys and have them falling down into the lava. So this clear glass, oh my goodness. Not only does it look fantastic, but you don't need silk touch to build with it. I would love to see in a Minecraft update that go away. These fancy seared bricks. Oh yeah, because we replaced something over there with a drain. Okay, I'm gonna, it doesn't matter actually, it really doesn't. We could use cobblestone under there for all that it matters. In fact, I think I'm going to, because it actually does cost us something to use these fancy bricks and stuff. It takes durability off of our tools, and it takes flint to repair those tools, and that's not really the big deal. I mean, we got automated flint production right there. We got all the flint we need, but it also takes our time. Oh, oops. That was supposed to be glass. It takes our time because we gotta chisel those stones and we gotta repair that hatchet. And that is what I don't want to waste. It takes your time and it takes my time. And we got too much to do. We got too much to do. So that's good. So let's start over here. Shabam. And a crucible. And now we're looking good, because that'll be just overhead. We can walk right under it, and we don't need a lot of head space in this area. It's just a little maintenance tunnel, a little service area. So let's go grab some more lava. I'm sure we got a bucket ready. Oh, wow, I can't run because I'm starving to death. How ironic would that be in this little Eden that we have created to starve to death within meters of bounty? That would be silly. What are we getting? I got distractified. We're getting a bucket of lava. Yeah, I wasn't even going the right place. Oh, and we got 2 of them? Fabulous. Yeah. And just like that. We'll just line them up. And that's room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So we'll have 7 altogether. That's fine. We'll just see how we do with that. And we're not trying to power the world. We're just trying to power that building. It doesn't need much. We gotta have a polarizer, maybe 2. We gotta have an auto packager. We gotta have a little bit of surplus lava for the smeltery. And that's about it, I think. I mean, really, that's all we need. And we could put, like, torches under here or whatever. But this is cooler. Just, and twice as fast, because lava's twice as hot as torches. No more. But what we do need now, and I think we're out of clay. Let's see if we got some dust here. And actually, we needed to move that, so that's perfect. And we can get ourselves a couple more clay. Ahem. So that's good. And I think we got like 2 in here. We need 14. There's 3. And there's 4. And the 2 clay that we just got will get us 8, so that's 15. I think we're golden. We just need bone meal? Yeah, there we go. 14 will do us. So, bone meal. Oh, get that out of there. 2 more crucibles, and we'll fire those up real quick. Where did I just put them? Yeah, thank you. Oh, ha 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 ha. Oh, the joke's on me. Joke's on me. That's funny stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure that you can sift soul sand. As soon as this finishes, we will look, because I want to throw some wood in there to finish out that piece of coal. Right? Like so. If we do uses. Oh, yeah. So we can get all kinds of good stuff from that. And that's not a very fast thing. I mean, we could automate the production of soul sand. It wasn't that hard. Barrel of witch water and some sand. But that witch water took, what, like 2 or 3 minutes to make? But yeah, see, we can get our nether wart. That's 5%. Certus quartz. Oh, so your nether quartz, I mean, you're always going to get the nether quartz and a 33% chance at 2 of them. So that's pretty cool. Stingberry. Lightberry. Duskberry. Skyberry. And it looks like it says slow dive, visible night, killer healing, and hit like a truck. So they must have some kind of like special ability. And glow shrooms. That's cool. I wonder if you can use them for lighting, because you know what? Torches are like the worst. And some other stuff. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Crushed cobalt, crushed ardite. But good stuff to be found if we can set that system up. And we got our crucibles. Let's go check on our lava situation. Yeah, we got 1 bucket. So that's going to be a little bit of a slow process to get this all lined up. Let's see now what we can get figured out in terms of the rest of this process. Wrong side. Again. More lava. And more crucibles. And so now we need item duct and a fluid duct, and we'll keep those guys handy. Yeah, so like so, not like so. Oh, you know what? I was tripping anyway, because we don't actually have to have the lava flow back that way necessarily, do we? Maybe. Like that. I think that's our system. Like, it doesn't take much more than that. Pretty simple stuff. And my favorite part of all of this is that it's all unpowered. That whole system just happens for nothing. You get free power. It's so weird. It's very Minecraft-like, and frankly kind of out of character for this map to just give you power for nothing. Are we out of juice? Did I drink all my juice? Wow. Alright. Let's go chop down some melons. But you know what? Before we do that, let's wander through the garden and have a little snack. Get some tomatoes. Let's mix that up with some lettuce. Oh, that's 50%? That takes forever. Yeah. tomatoes. 2 lettuce, really? We might not even need melons. Man. Filling up on all the goodies. And Brussels sprouts, meh. And we'll just go juice these up real quick so that next time we get hungry, we're ready. Let's go check on our lava. That's a mantra. Yeah, we got a bucket. So, run a bucket of lava over. Do some stuff. Run another bucket of lava over. Just like so. And then, let's see here. Okay, so some stone bricks and go down here and just get us the rough. I think that's good. Like, why do we need any more than that, right? It's a little bit claustrophobic, maybe, is the only reason I can think of. I mean, it's not like we need to do anything back here. It's like we really don't even need the 1x1 hallway. I mean, we could just close it up, I guess. But then what's the point in having glass? And yeah, we want to be able to come back here and check it out. Why not? So let's go a little bit more. Well, let's finish this. So we're not falling off the edge, right? And let's do a little bit extra, just right here, so we can kind of get an idea how this is gonna go. So item duct. Yeah, and then we can put our igneous extruder right on the bottom of that, and we'll just have it send cobblestone out. And then we'll put a barrel on the left side, I guess, maybe, for or now we'll put the barrel underneath, and we'll put this fluid duct here. We'll run it all the way. It doesn't need to connect over here. It actually needs to go through the wall to the smeltery, and which we didn't do a very good job. We didn't really leave a place for that. Let's investigate that a little bit, because we want to. We want to put one of these tanks that we got our lava in down there, like right here. In fact, maybe we'll just run a separate fluid duct, like just out of like one of these guys. Because it doesn't take much to run the smeltery at all. Just one of these guys putting out lava into it, that would be fine, I think. We'd just put a one fluid duct right there and the tank right there. So that's no problem. And then we will just, on the other side of this guy, we'll just turn it off. Or not. We'll see how it goes. See, now this, we're going to need levers for every one of those guys. This is where it might be handy to have the pneumatic servos, but I can't build us 7 pneumatic servos right now. That's too much. And we won't need anything there. The igneous extruder will push items. So I think we are well on our way to having a very viable power system here. Let's go check our lava. We just need a couple more buckets and we're good. You know what we should be doing? I'm kinda stupid. Yeah. we'll take that bucket, and then we're just going to turn that back on. Because, where are we getting this lava from? A crucible, right? Because crucibles make lava? Well, I'm pretty sure that I just put 5 crucibles down right here. And that we probably could have had all this lava rocked out a long time ago. If I just had some cobblestone, which I do. Just do this. And we've got it. That is fantastic. Fantastic. I am excited. I love it when a build comes together. And did we do this just right? We surely did. Except for the fact that there's lava right there. We could put a wooden window to match that right there, but that just won't work, because we'll burn our place down. And then probably have lava spilling out the side of the building, which actually might be kind of a cool effect. If we could get like a source block of liquid gold and just have that pouring out, that I would, yeah, I would be down for that. That'd be great. But I don't know if that's possible. Let's see. Molten. So there is. It doesn't say if it's like a source block or anything like that. I don't think that you can put this down. I don't think it's placeable. But then again, oh yeah, molten. Let's try something here. Cause I've got this here empty bucket. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Dang it. But it kinda is, because now how? Whoa, we're on fire. That was very not clever. Hopefully our stuff didn't all get destroyed by melting glass. Dang. Talk about an idiot maneuver. Stand, and we are overflowing here. Yep, Pan of Destiny. And the hatchet. Oh my goodness. That was, well, it did alert me to the fact that this chest is overflowing. Like, badly. Actually, you know, that's not really the thing to take. The thing to take are the things that are stacked 64 tall. What else we got laying around on the floor here? Ah, that was ridiculous. And it's still got molten glass in it. Was trying to right-click the smeltery and like see if I could put the glass back in it. That didn't work. That didn't work. Can we put it? Oh, sure can. That's kind of cool. I wonder if we can put it in the casting basin. Now, to avoid dumping molten crap. No. Okay, so what we do is we just put it in that barrel, and we can break the barrel and the glass goes away, I think, is what happened. What I wanted to do was pour gold into this bucket. That pipe is stuffed, and we are almost empty. My goodness, what a ridiculous sort of situation we have going on here, I must say. I'll take it. What do we got in here? More of our stuff. We don't need that. So, as we can see, we desperately need like some storage and sorting, and that will be coming shortly after this little bit of business. So now that we have this, I think we are ready to move machines. And we desperately need like that auto packager. This is ridiculous. Having to do any of this by hand is just dumb. And I'm just, this doesn't even go here, but I'm just throwing it here because I gotta get some stuff done, and some inventory space. We need a wrench, and we need a bucket. I'm sure we've got lava over there. So let us get us some machines. Now here's potential. Don't fall in the bucket of lava. Okay, yeah, that's good. And all of this stuff breaks with a hammer, pick, generator, and such. So we got our igneous extruder. We're going to put you right there. That is perfect. We're going to tell you to output, to the top and the bottom and the right. And we are indeed going to accept input from the left. And the thing that doesn't give us is water. But we have still one input face on the back. If we really want to, we can make that happen. It'll be kind of ugly because we'll have to put like some kind of little box hanging off the outside of the building. But that's kind of cool. It gives the place character, and it's not just a big box, you know. We got any torches? Yeah, I don't like that mob spawning business. I don't think we got any worries about mob spawning back here. In fact, we definitely don't need that torch. We got no bricks left. We'll have to get us some stuff smelted. And yeah, we'll have to like, somewhere maybe along this wall, we'll set up a bunch of furnaces, at least until we can get a powered furnace of some sort going. Or, you know, at least a couple of furnaces. So let's see, we got ourselves a pulverizer. So we'll put you right there. And we will take input from the side. And we might do something like maybe, because we're going to put a barrel of cobblestone there, like maybe we'll put a barrel of gravel right there. Although I don't know that we would need a barrel of gravel. Maybe we'll do sand. Because this guy's going to output gravel to the right, like so. And I think we do want to put sand going down. Because the gravel's going to go to the sieve, to the autonomous activator. And we could send the sand that way too, but I don't want to clog up the system. I think once we start automating this, like these guys and these guys, we're not going to worry about that stuff. We're just going to smelt this. We're just going to package that into our little cluster of 4 and smelt it. And that will significantly reduce the load on the system in terms of like items involved. And because here's the thing, when you put a pneumatic servo on one of these interfaces, it's got a filter on it of 9 items. So there are 9 of these. And there are 9 of those and 9 of those. So if you want to process all 3 of those in a system, you've got to filter for 27 items. and we just don't have that capability right now. There might be something in the game that does that later on that we can get access to, but we don't have it right now. So we gotta figure that out. I don't know what to do about it. What is that? Oh, you got some XP in you. That's from me dying. That's funny. I don't even know what to do with that. It's just gonna get destroyed when I break you. Oh well, ain't no thing but a chicken wing. So, that is the dilemma. Like, sand goes down, or sand goes to the right. And actually, we could do both. The other thing is, let's actually look at this. Uses. What do we actually get from sand? Like, none of that stuff. The cocoa beans are great, but we've got them. And we can get more. So you just need to get them once. The cactus seed, same thing. The exotic seed, I don't even know what that does. Sounds cool. The Certus quartz, I don't think we need so much. Maybe. Limestone, I could see maybe wanting that. But I don't think it's worth putting all the rest of this stuff into the system that we're designing just to get some limestone. Really. So I'm going to go with no. I mean, we might want yellorium dust later on, but this is probably at a 2% drop rate. That's probably not the way to go. We'll need some bees or something that get us yellorium if we want to run a reactor, I think. So sand, I'm going to go with no. No on the sand. We need another barrel, so we'll get ourselves a barrel of sand rocking down there. We also need, let's see, what are we pouring? We're pouring glass. Let's do that. And we've got an ingot cast that we can put here, and because I think we might want some ingots, maybe not of glass, but iron. I don't know. I guess we could just make blocks of iron and make ingots that way. Probably better. So let's get a couple of iron ingots, at least one, because we need a dolly. We need to start scooting some chests and some barrels around, and we should probably, when we put this barrel under here of cobblestone, we should upgrade that guy with a storage upgrade, because we need lots and lots of cobblestone. And I think what we'll do is we'll set up a separate auto packager that just loops around. It'll just go in one side and then spit it back out and go back to the input chest. We could do it with an ender chest, actually, where it's the same input and output on both sides. And that way, it'll just, whenever it gets enough cobblestone to compress, it'll just do it. I think that's probably the most efficient way to do that. So let's do this. And a dolly is just like that. Let's use oak and a plank. That's pretty simple. I don't know why there's a plank on there. To me, it kind of seems like maybe just the L would be, but whatever. And this is another thing that, that was too good to be true. Wishful thinking. This is another thing that, can you move barrels? No? I was just hoping. See, and you move slow when you're carrying it, because you're pushing a dolly. But, yeah, being able to move a barrel without having to build a portal gun first or something crazy like that. And the portal guns were always so glitchy. Half the time your barrel will just explode everywhere. So there's that, and then we need one more barrel here for sand. And then I think we're pretty much good to go. I mean, we'll just, what do we got left in here? There ain't nothing left in there, so, boop, we'll take you. And the question now is, I think what we want to do is run an item duct out here, because we're probably going to want more than one of those guys going later, I think. Yeah, I think that's the thing to do. So let's go make a barrel. I think I've got what I need here. I've got 7 logs, that'll do. So I need a chest and some planks. Unfortunately, I just need 1, but I got 6. And someday we need to build like a whole bunch of these barrels, but for now, this'll do. Okay, and that's good. And then how many item ducts we got left? A few. Enough. I don't know. Might as well run it to the wall. Just, we got the ducts, and if we really need them, we'll move them. So here's the thing. Let's see here. We can put 3 autonomous activators on 1. Now, I don't know. I think just for purposes of making the build more elegant or more efficient or whatever you want to call it, I think that we're just going to do autonomous activator sieve, autonomous activator sieve, you know, and not try to clutter the world up with 1,000 autonomous activators per sieve. And while I'm thinking about it, let's finish this up. Wrong button. Yeah, that's good. And we just gotta flip that guy, and we are set. And flip that guy. And yeah, we'll replace this guy with a tank, and put another duct there. And then when we build this thing up, we'll just move the tank up and save ourselves a fluiduct, and that'll be good. I'm pretty stoked on this whole setup. I have to say, that's not a bad deal. So let's see, let's get the rest of our item duct. Okay, we had more fluiduct. Is it in this chest? That's brilliant. That's not. Okay. Gotta be careful what you're clicking on stuff with, I guess, around here. Alright, so I don't see our fluiduct anywhere. I don't think we used it all. And so that means it must have gotten lost. Oh, it might be in here? No, sometimes if things fall in the smeltery, they wind up right here. That is not what happened. And we've got some more iron. And I think that we can melt the sand directly instead of smelting it to get glass. I don't know if that is true or not, but it seems logical. So we want to put, I think we'll skip a space, and there's not really a reason for that. I just think that's what we're going to do. And then you can use your wrench to, to reorient this guy. Unfortunately, I cannot see the bottom side. Oh. Suck it up. Yeah, so the orange, if we right click on that, see the orange is on the back. So we actually want to change that to blue. That's where it is going to be getting its items from. And we can put this guy back. So yeah, we must have lost those fluid ducts when we died. Unless I stuffed them in a chest somewhere and didn't realize it. Oh, we died again. That was just dumb. That was just ridiculous. But whatever. Like I said, I highly doubt that we're gonna finish this without dying. That was kind of a pipe dream. But, you know, you gotta have goals in life. Gotta have something to shoot for, or you're just aimless. And then you just can't get too broken up when you don't accomplish said goal. I think we're about ready to power this baby up. And I do believe that we're still within range of that guy, so we don't actually have to move that just yet. Just put that right there. Now we need a bucket of water, which is not around here, but we might have a barrel of water right here. Yeah, sure do. Good old rain. Something like that, and I bet we got a bucket of lava right there. Yep, sure do. And we're in business. These guys are gonna start filling up, and it'll go to this one first, so we'll know it's working. And this is where you want to have those clear ducts that I was talking about. Are you working? Oh yeah, you working. What about you? You're taking stuff, but you got no power. Now that's an issue. And the issue with it is actually that we didn't leave space for like a connection. Oh, I guess we can put it on the top. We'll figure that out somehow. It'll work. It's all good. But yeah, we didn't leave a lot of room to work around that. We could connect this to the top and just run it out like that, and then maybe put the generator right here, or right next to it even. We'll figure it out. Maybe some slight adjustments are in order. But that looks so cool. I'm digging it. What I was trying to do earlier, actually, was put that bucket there and fill it up with gold, not glass. Because I was talking about having a waterfall out of gold. I think we have proven that we can, in fact, do that. And I don't know where I want to put this exactly, but I'm sure excited about it. I think that if we make if we do this, we just need a couple of these guys. I just don't want to. I don't want to light myself on fire again, because that stuff. I mean, we didn't just like burn a little bit. I mean, we went up in flames. We died fast. Did you notice that? I noticed that. I was like, "Where's the water?" And then I was dead. But I think if we just do that, yeah, and then we'll do maybe another one somewhere else. Maybe some iron coming out of the bottom or something. Not everywhere's. That's not going to be the thing. That's just going to be a little garnish, a little decoration that we want to put on here, just to make the place look authentic. So no power there, but we are working here. So we're going to need some levers and something to put them on, and they need to go right above these fluid ducts, the levers themselves. So that means we need like right above this item duct, we need the ceiling. So if we go like this, just like that, and that is actually right where our ceiling was going to be anyway, so that works out rather well, I must say. And we'll fix that stuff. We'll get some platform built out around here, and we'll get it some easier access, and we'll get the ability to see that from the outside and see what it's looking like. But for right now, I just want to get some levers up in place. So that'll do us, and we're going to have to go make a bunch of levers. All of our cobblestone's here, and we don't have any sticks. That is easily remedied. What do we need, 7? So if we do, that's gravel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, let's just make 8. I can almost guarantee that we are going to need more than that. And we're out of copper, if I recall correctly. And maybe that's why, maybe we didn't lose any fluiducts. Maybe we just didn't make as many of them, and we ran out. That's entirely possible, and I just might not have noticed that I was out. Or maybe we lost a couple. Either way, let's put that back in there. So, levers. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And so now we're sucking lava out of those guys. This is coming together fantastically. So we need to smelt us a little bit. I think that's all the glass, maybe? Yeah, okay, there we go. Get all the glass out of there. We need to smelt us up just a bit of copper, because we need more fluiduct. And I think this system is pretty much ready to go. Let's get in here. Yeah, see, we've got a lot of this copper ore from one of those back, because that takes us over. And we've got a ton of crap in our inventory. Ah, oy vey. Let's just, I'm going to put that sand in the smeltery when we get back over there, I think. We're good. Okay. And we can't really do this over here because we do have to get some stuff out of our inventory in order to make this happen. So smeltery, and we're going to test this. We'll just throw some sand in there and see what we get. 28. I am tempted to just throw that in. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. That's 56. We don't need to hammer and hammer and hammer on that just for an extra 10 or 20%. Now, we're getting an extra 100% off of the smeltery, and I've got better things to do with my time. So as soon as this melts, and I think that's just going to give us glass, which is super cool. We'll throw that in there and just smelt it up, and we'll no, you know what? We won't even automate it. It's just not worth it. Yeah. Oh, we are full. So we're gonna have to. Oh, hey. Hope I got enough to finish that pour. Just barely. So we're gonna put some glass there. Geez. That was a little bit too much glass. What are you gonna do? You need to see, this is what I was saying, like, you need 3 of these on a side, like maybe over here. We'll get that stuff out of the way and do 3 just basins, so we can just be like boom, 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 block, 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 and none of this one at a time, mamby-pamby. Yes. Yeah. And it seems to just keep going up. So I don't know. We're not losing liquid, are we? We got 8 millibuckets of gold in there, so that must be from when we poured the bucket. That's really annoying. How do we get rid of that? We need like a pebble cast, something like that. I don't know. Oh, this is unfortunate. I should not have put so much sand in the furnace. Word to the wise. Let's go get our generator, because it's got a whole bunch of power stored in it. And it keeps its charge when you break it, which is super awesome. And it holds a whole bunch of power too, so it's almost like an energy cell on top of being a generator. I don't think it keeps the fuel if it has fuel in it, but whatever. We don't care about that. That's no thing. So the question then, I think, so we're gonna have duct right there, and do we just want to go up and over with the power? Because I actually think, yeah, okay, because the lava flows in right here, and we want this generator to connect to that same tube, ideally, rather than like routing it all over the place. So I think what we'll do is put that guy right there, and then we'll just put the lava in and the lava in, right? Super easy. And then we'll just go up and over. And what we can actually do, if we just do this, and yeah, that'll totally work. Boom, boom, turn it around, and that gives us the back face that we can plug into. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, super sketch. We got the edge on one side and fiery death on the other. We'll just take that guy off. And put him right there. And that'll work. And then we need our wrench back. Like so. And we should be good to go. But that's why we weren't getting any cobblestone. Because, okay, so we do need a lever. That's fine. I'm pretty sure if we set this to ignored, and we set that to ignored, that we can just put a lever right there. Yeah, no problem. And now are we getting cobblestone? Maybe? Why you no do? Oh, because the back? Yeah, that'll do. Aha, we are in business. I bet. No? Still no? Oh yeah, okay. It's working. It's just kind of slow. Yeah, you see that? You see that, people? That right there is gonna happen. So we need some fluid duct, and we need some leadstone energy conduit to connect that generator. We're just gonna go right over the top and right in the top of that thing, and that's fine. That's great. And this does not need any interface in the top. So leadstone energy conduit and fluid duct. For the fluid duct, we are waiting on some space in the smeltery. So we can smelt up some copper or gravel. Hopefully it doesn't like overflow and kill everyone. I could see that maybe happening. So let's stand up on here. And hopefully if there's a puddle of molten goop on the floor, we can not be standing in it. Of course it might just come over the top and eat us, or it might not happen at all. I don't know how that works, but I'm a little bit scared. And we've got 3 of these ancient spores now. That's, I don't really think we ever need more than one. But I guess, just in case, you know, we lose our mycelium somehow. That's happened to me. What do we got? Map, waypoints. Yes, super annoying having that right in my face while I'm trying to work. And we are out of melon juice. Not in any danger of starving, but just wanted to point that out. Like, even at this point in the game, that melon juice is not good food. Not good food. So we need some copper. Oops. We'll just get us an ingot of copper, because we really only need 2. I mean, a block rather. We only really need 2 ingots. And what is a energy? Leadstone energy. That takes some glass and a fair bit of redstone, I should say, and 2 lead. I think we have all that. Yeah, okay. Should get that out of there. Actually, nah. We don't. Hey. I will take that though. And that's the only bit of randomness that really exists with it. Okay. Let's get you out of there. I don't have space for you in my inventory, but I don't know what I'm worried about. Nah, that's not running. I think we'll just leave that chest alone and maybe hook it up to a different chest. Let's go do this. And very shortly, we'll get all this moved over there. It won't even take long. It'll be easy with the dolly. No problem. So interestingly, we have copper and copper. So this must be the copper that we pulverized and pounded and smelted in a furnace. And this would be the copper that we got out of the smeltery. And the never the twain shall meet. But what we can do is just use one of that and one of that. Because we're not going to get this stuff anymore. I don't think. And that is our fluid duct. And then we need some lead and some glass. And how many does that get us? 6? That's not very many, but it's going to have to be enough, because look at, not enough redstone for another set. And let's get you out of here. We do not need you. Where are you? Where are you? Again with the flint. And you can go away as well. So, fluid duct right there. And a fluid duct right there. Yeah. That guy is filling up. Perfect. And then lastly, we just need to connect us some power. Like so. And, yep, it's going. So there we go. There we go. That is fantastic. I am pleased beyond measure with that little bit. And how much bronze do we have in here? Oh, because we didn't do a whole batch. That was as many as it would hold, maybe? I guess that's why we want to build the smeltery a little taller. And I think we should keep the roof level right where it's at, and just let the smeltery stick right out the top, like a chimney. I think that would be cool. And I also think that this episode is probably super, super long right now. So I'm going to cut it off right there and just apologize for running forever. But I know you guys have got a pause button, so, you know, what's the big deal really about a long video? But anyway, I'm after Beer Stand. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely do be sure that you leave a like on your way out, and you have a good one.